This is the Mobula7, and I'm going to show you how to do a frame swap. This is the V1 frame, which is notoriously fragile. As you can see, I've broken it many times. And we're going to replace this with the new V2 frame. So first things first, let's unplug the motors. And let's unscrew the motors. And what I like to do is just unscrew the motor, leaving the screws in the frame, so it just drops out, and then finally tap out the screws at the very end. It's a little easier, and it saves a little bit of time. Next, you need to remove the canopy. It's just held in there by 3 screws. Once you've unscrewed it, just be careful with the camera wires and slide the flight controller off of the pegs on the frame and pull out the battery lead through the holes, and you're all set. Make sure you don't leave anything on the frame, and you can throw it in the trash. So according to Happymodel, these are made out of polypropylene, both the V1 and the V2 frame, and even the V3. But the difference is that the V2 and the V3 use a different ratio of plastic material, which apparently makes it a lot more durable. It also has this nice transparent look to it, which I kind of like. I definitely like the black more than the clear color. So to get the motors on, I just insert the screws, line up the holes, and screw them into place. Once you've got the motors mounted, you can mount the flight controller. Just make sure you get the wires through the holes first before you slide it down into place. You've got both the battery leads in the back and the antenna in the front. Once you've got that in place, you can screw the canopy down. This is probably the hardest part of the whole process, so just be patient with it and get those tiny screws in there. Now it's time to plug the motors in. All you need to do is get the connector partially seated with your fingers, and you can use tweezers or a small screwdriver to fully seat them into place. Add the battery holder, and you're all set. So I put together a little crash reel here, as well as a little bit of flight footage. After a few hard hits, I can definitely say this new frame is more durable than the original. Any one of these hits would have undoubtedly broken the V1 frame. But the V2 hasn't broken yet, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'm starting to fly a lot more aggressively. I started to get very timid with the V1 because I was just getting tired of gluing it together and replacing the frame. It was really getting to be a burden. But this one seems to be great so far. I'm not even sure if I need to swap up to the V3. The V3 is actually the trash can frame, which is also a product by Happymodel. It's just branded by eSheen. So if you think the eSheen trash can is a clone of the Mobula7, that's not too far from the truth. In fact, it's made by Happymodel, so it's mostly an iterative update. You could even say it's the Mobula7 version 2. I'm not going to tell you which one to get in this video, but I just wanted to show you what the V2 frame is like, how it performs, and how to swap it over. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.